Hi, Dale. I was going to send you a little note and tell you I was on, but I see you. I see you, Dale. Ooh. Ain't nothing wrong with a little lip gloss on your lips. Hello, everyone. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. Gracias. Hello, Lady Do. Lady Do. Letitia Do. Letitia Do. Hello, Dell. Always laid back girl. Hello, Judy Bird. How you feeling today? Is that a pimple? Gotta be more careful. Okay, so this is what I think we should do today because it's late, and I was gonna do a let's see. Hello, Diane. I figure we would do let's see here. We would do Vanessa and then one post with Dan Wooden, but we'll do Dan Wooden first. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Oh, we're going to play this too.
As Meghan Markle took center.
Okay. Hola, hello, highly sensitive. Let's play the reggae Mimi song.
And that will lead me to the perfect way to cap out this hour of television, and that is...
All right. How is everybody doing tonight? It is Lady Do. Having a bad hair moment. Going to the zoo tomorrow with Little Bit. I wonder how many field trips I'm going to be going on with my little one. I may be working, so I probably won't be going on too many too many of them. Be right back. But I'm still here. My eyes look a little puffy. So hopefully I don't look too bad. Hola, hola. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Juju Bird. I hope you're feeling better. Highly sensitive, Diane, the Zooey Doo. Yep. I'm going to the Zooey Doo. It's from 9 to 1, so that's not bad. You know, a couple of hours. A lot of field trips, I guarantee you that. Wow. I wonder if I'm going to be going on all these field trips. Okay, let's get our song going. I had so much fun with you guys the other night. Excuse me. I hope you had just as much fun as I did. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Okay, draft. Here we go. Let's do Motown. We haven't did Motown in a while. All right, let's see how this is. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Yeah. Hope you guys can hear that okay. Mimi Show, the Mimi Show. Mimi Show, Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. The Mimi Show. I gotta figure out how to work this StreamYard. You know, to put my disclaimer up there, just in case someone wants to like dock me or not dock me, but strike me or something stupid like that. I put it in my description. It's the Mimi Show. Thank you, highly sensitive. Hello, Pain. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to show, because I'm only going to do an hour. I mean, I say that. You know I say that. I say an hour. I love your little emojis. Okay. This is Meghan getting out of a 4 or 5 car convoy in New York City. And look around. When we watch this, just look around and see if you see anybody other than the press.
As Meghan Markle took center stage at the Time 100 summit in New York, body language experts pointed out how Prince Harry seemed to once again play the role of the spare behind his wife.
Of course.
As Prince Harry faded into the background, chaperoning Meghan's arrival and waiting off stage after her speech.
He's the spare. He's the sparey dude. Dictator, not dictator, but Doodoo Bird. Can you make sure that the comments are on regular flow if you know how to do it? A little bit better today, not much, but I'm here. Oh, I don't want to be asking you to do stuff if you're not feeling well. Okay, so we're good. Guys, if it's slow, sorry, don't worry about it. It is what it is. And yeah. Just type as fast as you can. Harry had it with her spending the weekend with her ex. Okay, I'll try. Really? If she was spending the night with her ex, you think he would be there with her at the summit? Hello, Polly. I was telling them how much fun we had the other night. Howdy. I like the howdy. Hello, Marie. Mary. Maria. Beautiful Maria. Hello, Dimwit. Harry and Meghan remind me of Only Fools and Horses, with Harry being Ronald, Ronnie, and Megan being Del Boy with their yellow Reliant ribbon Robin car, only with the Globetrotters independent traders on it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Diana. You're not feeling well either. That was the deal, both of them to attend, I heard. Oh, that's interesting. Hola, Lady Do. Letitia Do. Latia Do. Latia Do. All right. All right, pretty highly sensitive. Okay. He is a spare. Meghan is treating him like a spare. Haven't you guys noticed that? That Meghan treats Harry like a spare? Yes, I got on my PJs. Yes, she treats him like a spare. Sorry you aren't feeling well, Judy Bird. I know she says she's got a sinus headache. Here, I'm gonna invite you on. I'm gonna invite whoever wants to come on. I hope we don't get any of those Looney Tunes tonight. Yes, girlfriend Maria, the spare girl. I'm being silly ado. Oh, go right ahead. That's what we're here for. To have fun. Fun, 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 fun. Fun in the sun. Okay. Check this out. The spare. Silly ado. Like a dog. Roof, roof. Wait for me. Roof, roof. Just treats him like he's a nobody. This is her moment. This is my time to shine. This is all about me. It's been all about me since she started in 2025. 2025. Do you guys think that she is on cloud 10 because of the 100th summit, and also the fact that she had a show, a cooking show with tips and bits, and her jamathon, and her she's the CEO? What do you guys think? Do you think she's in hog heaven and not listening to the people that she needs to listen to further herself? Yeah, she lied so much on the stage, Doodoo Bird. I heard Paula say they fought the whole time backstage. Really interesting. There's some people with such low self-esteem that they end up as narcissistic. That's right, Paula. Because when she was on the stage last night, to me, or whenever she was on the stage, to me, I felt like she was giving us her resume. Like, I'm this and I'm that, and I'm this great person, and I love, and I think everybody should do it. And Archie's little teeth is coming out, yeah, right in the front, just like Louis. She just can't be herself. Dimwit. Megan's best performance were on South Park, and I hope she's on it again soon. Me too. That was really good. We'll have to play that again one day, Dimwit. She's diagnosable psychopath. Yeah, she is. She doesn't care about anybody else. She doesn't have a moral compass. She's not humble. She's not this person that cares about anyone. She's all about getting her awards and being noticed. And look, she's only been a founder for 15 minutes and now she's a speaker. And to tell you the truth, she should have been successful. Not that she's successful now, but what was taking so long? She's been in the United States forever, but you can't call Oprah a success. You cannot call Netflix a success. You cannot call that podcast a success. None of them. None of the above. Hello, Lizzie. Harry doesn't get it. MM doesn't love you. Oh, Lizzie, she doesn't. She doesn't love him. The way she ignored him when he got out the car, it's like, this is all about me. This is not about you, Harry. And Harry may be realizing that, oopsie daisy, maybe she married me for clout. Meghan is the biggest clout chaser that there is. She chased Harry until he decided to marry her. What an idiot. All right, here we go.
Body language experts pointed out that
Where's
his
your
open
husband?
jacket and awkward posture indicated discomfort, a stark contrast to Meghan's poised and confident presence. The expert continued, "It's Meghan who works the cameras here and instigates the gracious-looking hugs of friendship. Harry waits his turn in a way that would have been unthinkable during his time in the royal family."
Yeah, he wouldn't be in the back.
During her talk at the summit,
He wouldn't be in the back. Harry's in the back now. She's the leader. No, she doesn't love Harry. Star by that comment. Just so you know, I'm putting stars by comments that I want to read at the end of my live. It's really only going to be an hour today because it is getting late and I do have to get up and go to the zoo. Excuse me. And the only reason I'm going to the zoo is because of the teacher cornered me at school one day and said, "Hey, you're going to the zoo, right?" I was like, "Yeah." Pearl was plagiarized, I heard. Pearl. She steals everything. Nothing of hers is original at all. Pearl what? What Pearl? I heard her outfit was stolen too. I was going to do Dan Whitten. We may do him. We may not be able to get to him. Meghan is a twisted individual and the damage she's doing looks like she's just getting started. Yes, Diane. Yes, yes, yes. Dimwit, I look at Harry and think that the wheel is still spinning, but the hamster is dead. Good one. She pushed him aside. He was getting ready to shake her hand, the lady's hand, that is. Yeah, he kind of played it off and put his hands in behind him. She's so pathetic. She doesn't warrant security. She's just a joke, not actually important. Stop. I like that, Lizzie. Oh, those sneaky teachers. I know. Doo-doo bird. If it's not nailed down, Meghan will steal it. Doo-doo bird, not surprised. Polly, I see the same thing. She's a woman in her 40s and is so lost. She is. And soon and very soon, she won't be talked about, even here. She's only kept alive because of us. But to be honest with you, there was nobody there at the summit. They knew she was going to be there. They wasn't waiting outside for her. Where was the Sussex squad? Pearl, that series. Oh, I've heard of Pearl, that series for Netflix that they canceled before it was aired. Oh, yeah. I thought it was by the lake.
Meghan spoke about motherhood and giving herself the space and grace to make mistakes, and even shared that Prince Archie's first tooth is loose.
Joining me now is veteran broadcaster Diane Dee Dee Dunleavy. Dee Dee, let's start with the Royals. Prince William has appointed Jason North, a former royal aide who accused Meghan Markle of...
And that will lead me to the perfect way to cap out this hour of television, and that is with Meghan Markle. Now, there is a reason I'm bringing her up, not just because she fits perfectly in the second half of our show.
Which she does.
Because she does. Because I might actually be having dinner with her tonight.
You mean just you and her, or as like at an event?
No, I just thought it was a good tease. No, at the Time 100. So the Time 100, I'll be honest, I have real...
I do. Until he walks out the door, I don't think they're having sex or nothing like that, or having intimacy or loving on each other or stuff like that. But I don't believe that he is out the door. I believe they are still married and still trying to work this out. Harry loves MM. MM is not, she's married for his money, not to love Harry. I agree. Thank you, Marie.
Real reservations about the whole thing. They say it's the 100 most influential people in the world. I think the fact that Meghan Markle is going to be there is proof enough to everyone that it's not true. Okay. But it's never true. So they just pick people who are in the news who they think they can have an event with. And I so-called made the list back in 2014 after we launched the Kelly File. And I went, it was cool. And I saw a lot of interesting people. And back then I was still kind of starry-eyed about just news and the fact that I had a primetime show. You know, it's exciting to rub some elbows and go to these black tie events. Mm-hmm. Different story 11 years later. So yes, I made the list this year, but honestly, I didn't make anything. They put me on the list because they had to. I just feel like they didn't give me anything. They gave me nothing. No one in the left-wing press has given me anything. So I've really been wrestling. Do I go to this? It's not important to me, but I do kind of want to have a photo on the red carpet, just as like I'm back, you bitches.
You big. I have something to say about Megyn Kelly. First of all, whether it's the left or right or whoever is praising you, first of all, it should be an honor to you. It shouldn't be, she shouldn't treat it as a whatever. It's whatever, you know, I made it this year. It's whatever. Unless she's trying to downplay it and, you know, not trying to make herself feel like she's on the top of the world, or B, she's just being nasty. I think it's a little bit of both. Them clothes look so cheap. They were wrinkled. I'm like, they were still wrinkled. I don't understand. I did like the white shirt because it had like, I like the white shirt. Lizzie Lopez, exactly. Money is her life. She had a fit that would explode brain without the millions. That's right, Judy Bird. She makes expensive clothes look cheap. Hello, Judith. Anyway, let's move on from let's get to it, Kelly.
On the left, you know, but that's not the right motivation to do something. So anyway, I'm going to go because I'm told that both Meghan Markle and Blake Lively will be there. And if I can get even a moment photograph, like from far away with her in the background. I'm going to break the internet, Glenn. I'm going to break the internet. So
I only know about the Blake Lively story from you. So you have, even just for that reason, you have to go and have some interaction with her after everything you've been saying and doing. That's reason enough.
Blake Lively was also there the first time I went. So maybe I'll bring that up when I see her. I'm sure she really is going to want to talk to me. So Meghan Markle sits down with the Time magazine. Is it the CEO? It's a woman the CEO who does an interview with her in advance of this event at which she's going to appear. And I want to give you a sample of some of the questions, and the audience will not be surprised one bit to hear how Ms. Markle refers to herself in her answers. Watch this.
I want to talk about you as a founder, as a CEO, as an innovator, as a creator, as an investor.
Anyway, my son has been in a marriage for years with a woman just like Meghan. I don't think so, Diane. Meghan is in a class all by yourself, girlfriend. You're going to have to prove that to me. Meghan is in a class all by herself. Unless, do they argue? Do they not get along? That makes a difference. Because eventually the arguing will get old, the fussing, the yelling, and the going back and forth. He'll get tired of it, Diane. Maybe Duchess should wear pencil pleat trousers. Something other than this. Something more flattering. Yes.
We have the CEO of Netflix here. I did binge your show with Love, Meghan.
That's what he said. The CEO of Netflix. The CEO of Netflix. She is hanging on to them CEOs at Netflix like never before. But let me let Netflix in on a little secret. Soon and very soon, the cooking show, people are not going to watch it. They're not. And then this As Ever brand, that's going to fade in the wind. Because if you don't like the jam, then why are you buying it? They both make me feel sick. You said that last night. Yesterday.
There's nothing you can't do, which is amazing. What I'd love to do is always make things in my kitchen, do small flower arrangements, take a lot of jam. And when I was sending those as gifts, one day Bella said, "There's a show here."
There's a show
and I
here.
At the onset thought that was something that I wanted to share in that way. And creatively, we worked as partners to really find a way for it to land and for me to be able to share it and just have fun, which is really, I think, the goal in this chapter.
How do you care for yourself?
Oh, thank you for asking that. Well, look, I think for me, part of what's really, really important is that love language of taking care of people also really feeds me. And I think that is in many ways
it's so fake. She asked this BICTH, what is it that makes her, whatever, calm down or, her fulfillment. And she's going to say, you know what fulfills me? Making other people happy. That's more than word salad. It's more like a stop the BS. You don't care about nobody but yourself. But now you're going to sit on this stage and say that you get satisfaction for doing for others. She's lying. Put a 1 in the chat if Meghan is telling stories. The room is empty. You can hear it with an echo. Yeah, the only person that's there is the stupid CEO of Netflix hanging on like a thread. We told you to let that go a long time ago, but maybe he's gonna get a few dollars out of this show, the cooking show. I told you guys I couldn't even finish watching it. Okay, why did I tell you guys to put a one in there again? Sorry. I need to do those polls. How do you do the poll? I don't know how to do anything. Yep, it doesn't hear settings. Nope. Don't say anything about a poll. Judy Bird, the kids, and he just turned 37, so time will tell. Oh, she has also run off her family and keeps my son from him. Oh, shame on her. That is a narcissistic person. When you keep your significant other, whoever you're with, away from your family, keep them away from their family. It's disgusting. He also believes any nonsense she tells him. I wonder, did he think that he can't do better? Do they have kids? That's a good question because he's young. The kids, they got kids. That makes a difference. It does. It does. It's you can't just walk out because the kids are there. Netflix got taken. They wanted royal family information and didn't get it. You know what I thought about doing? Which I don't know. We'll see. Netflix got taken, yes, for a whole ride. Whee! They wanted the royal family information and didn't get nothing. Zero. A whole bunch of lies.
Part of my self-care, which
It's my understanding the first drop was sold out in 20 minutes.
45 minutes.
Okay. Your third platform, which I love, is your podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. And you've had some of the most incredible women on your show. You're really supporting women, and I love that. We need more of that.
You're a founder. She gets this from Meghan Markle's bio. They ask you for your bio, and clearly she gave the bio that listed herself as a founder, innovator, creator.
Ooh.
How are you? Thank you for asking
investor,
that.
Philanthropist.
Entrepreneur.
Ooh.
Sure. Thank you, right, for asking about me, because no one that she did that when she was just married to Harry. Remember?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Kelly. Meghan Kelly. Yes, she did. Slow down, girlfriend, because you are on it. Did you see what she called herself? We got to rewind it. This is what she called herself.
She gets this from Meghan Markle's bio. They ask you for your bio, and clearly she gave the bio that listed herself as a founder, innovator, creator. How are you? Thank you for asking
investor,
that.
Philanthropist.
Entrepreneur. Sure. Thank you, right, for asking about me, because no one that she did that when she was just married to Harry. Remember on that African tour, where she's in the midst of like all sorts of poverty and struggle. And thank you for asking about me.
Meghan Kelly is killing it. Okay. She wanted to remind us that when Meghan was in Africa, she was like, thank you for asking about me, because no one has asked about me. Where there's poverty, people aren't getting proper food. There's it is what it is in Africa. It is. They got issues. It's not like America. It's different. And she's over there. No one's asked about me. She just married a prince. Just had his baby. I would still be in baby heaven and hubby heaven. I would not be looking at those A-listers and trying to get back to them, because that's exactly what she was trying to do exactly what she's doing right now. And that is promoting herself, throwing Harry to the side. He's the sidekick. He is not, he's the spare. She was reminding him that that's what he is. No one's asked me how I'm doing. No one asked me. Thank you. It's been tough. It's been rough. Now she get over here. She's a female founder and an executive and a CEO and all these things, but you're nothing. You're all these things ended up because these accolades that you think that you have for yourself in this biopic that she is talking about doesn't make you successful in a sense. What makes you successful is being humble. Being humble, be yourself. But this is who you are. We have figured that out. Someone that praises themselves, that think the more they accolades and the rewards and awards and thinking that you're this nice person and giving person is that people are going to start liking you. That's a bunch of BS. They are not going to start liking you because you're fake and you're fictitious. There's nothing real in your body. There's not a real bone in your body. You don't know how to relate to anyone. You can't relate to someone that's not rich. You can't relate to someone that is rich. You can't relate to people that are from one walk of the side of the earth and the other. You cannot relate to them people. And we're trying to figure out who the hell is Meghan. And like someone said the other day, just embrace it. Embrace it. Embrace your darkness. At least you would get more respect. This girl is a trip. She's a tripadoo. They manipulate men and the men believe it. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's right. They do. It's manipulation. It's all of it. But sometimes you got to find, is there any good in her? Is there anything good? Dig deep. Because it don't sound like she's going anywhere no time soon. But if you can find like those little moments, then you can not be so into what she really is, which Diane, a narcissistic person. And you pray that your kids marry the right people. Ooh, Jesus. Do I hope Kara marry the right man? I need to start praying now. Because I'm going to tell her, oh, no, he ain't it. Skadoodle. He ain't doing it. He ain't taking you. He can't take you to the movies. He can't introduce you to your parents. He had to introduce you to the parents. He's not doing what a person should be doing in treating you like a lady all the time, 24/7, like my husband. He does. He's a sweetheart. He does. Like, he always kisses me before we go to bed. Always. Like, that's never not happening. and are giving hugging and kissing before we go to bed. Yeah, that's happening. Moving on. She's odd and off. Yes, she is. She's off and odd. You're odd. You're not relatable. You're not listening to your critics. Get some therapy. Get some therapy. Maybe she should get some therapy. Put a 1 in the chat if you think she should get some therapy. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Okay? Show me some love. Be authentic and accept both sides. Exactly. Letitia, she can copy all she wants, but she can make the expensive clothes look like she got them out of Tumi discount bin. I agree, Lizzie. Not the Tumi bin, because they have some nice stuff. Tumi has some nice stuff. Good at calligraphy. She is good at calligraphy, but some people don't think so. But I think she has a good calligraphy. And Dale said maybe she should paint. Just sell her paintings. When I heard she aspires to be a billionaire, this ain't the right road. The road she has decided to go down to sell some jam and some dog biscuits and some flowers in a can. Flowers in a can. Flowers in a can. Oh, God. Okay. I thought of high school girl mentally working there. She will never be a billionaire. She will never be a billionaire. She won't. Giddy's family, but a stop to that. Yeah, she's not. She's not going to be a billionaire. You're going to have to invent something. You're going to have to invent something that's yours. And it sounded like when she was explaining that stuff, like, I know what we can do, like they didn't know what to do. I know what we can do. We can have a cooking show. Because they were trying to come up with what Meghan could do. What strong woman wants a husband that is a wimp? No one. No one. No one does. No one does. I don't. And I think in the beginning, maybe Harry had some type of backbone. But then after a while, it just went to kaput. Polly. No, not Diane. Okay. Absolutely. I got a 1. I got some 1s. There we go. Thank you for the 1s. Participate. Even those of you that are in the bushes.
Because no one really has. No one really has. So here she is again. Thank you for asking about me. That love language, that feeding of others is my self-care. Oh my God, Glenn.
Meghan,
say it.
I don't know if you're mad at me about something, but you have shown me some of the most excruciating and unbearable footage
Yes!
I've seen in quite a long time.
Unbearable footage. Unbearable footage about Meghan for a long time. Like a long time. Therapy wouldn't help Meghan, Miss Letitia. For it to work, you need to be honest. Something I don't believe she's capable of. Ooh. Diane has said something. You got to be honest. And she can't be honest. She's a liar. She's a liar-thon. She'll say that she did not get the jam idea from King Charles. No, I didn't get that idea from there. No. Oh, and I didn't get the idea for as ever, like Goop from Gwyneth. No, of course not. This is my own idea. Her bio. I said it yesterday when we were watching this. I said Meghan is telling us about her resume. You're not on a, I get you, oh God, I can't. She talks about herself so much, and praises herself so much. It is ridiculous. She misses it a mile away. It's just, it ain't quite there. It is about you, but don't make it about you. Let someone else make it about you. You know, like, I just remember my pastor used to say all the time, your gifts will make room for you. In other words, people will know who you are. You don't have to tell them. But then when she starts telling us who she is, it's like, that ain't even, you're fake. I get pleasure from helping others and doing, and just loving on other people. Remember when they were talking about family and friends, and Meghan act like she could relate, and she knows she doesn't have any friends or family? The only family she got is Harry and those imaginary kids, the two. I have something to show you guys. Meghan showed the kids the back of their heads. Letitia, she's no mother to any children. She has so many different photos of children photoshopped. Remember, Harry said that babies changes every 2 weeks. That is funny, Lizzie. God would redirect her eventually, and hopefully our prayers can speed that up. You know what? Accountability for the crapola that she's done and swept under the rug and pretend that everybody forgot that she got on the Oprah show and said that the royal family was racist and couldn't back it up. Ended up getting the titles after she said they wasn't going to get the titles because of the color of the baby's skin, knowing that they were going to come out as whiter than Harry. Okay. Yeah.
One after the next, they really had to endure a lot. I guess that's fair. But from these like women astronauts complaining that they're not taken seriously, to Michelle Obama, now to this. This whole thing, like, thank you for asking me how I engage in my own self-care, because as people know, I am one of the most exhausted, one of the most people who have suffered. I'm basically living in the jungle, and so people are always wondering, but Meghan, how about you? You're taking care of so many other people. Tell us, what is it that you're doing to take care of yourself? She, thank you for asking me that. Yeah. Nobody ever asked me that. Let me tell you what I'm doing finally to take care of myself as well. I mean, Meghan, if I were you, I would go just to be around these satirical idiots. And also, as I said, the Blake Lively opportunity, and even the Meghan Markle opportunity by itself makes it worthwhile.
Tariff wars, stubborn.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. That is Megyn Kelly, the Megyn Kelly Show. If you want to check her show out. And
joining me now is veteran broadcaster Diane Dee Dunleavy. Dee Dee, let's start with the...
Now, let me see what time it is because I said 1 hour. Okay. 10 minutes. Guys, do you want to see Vanessa? Put a 1 in the chat, and I need to see a lot of 1s. If you don't want to see Vanessa, we're going to call it a night. But I'm having fun. I look a little tired. Where my 1s at? Where my 1s at? Okay, I got 3 from Polly, 3 from... That's so cute. Come on, guys. We got this. All right. It is what it is. We can either watch Vanessa or Dan Wooden. And that's why I said put a 1 in the chat. Or, we got 10 minutes. I think if we do Vanessa, it'll be great. Okay, here she go. Okay, what episode are we on? Vanessa is silly. I think we did 4 and 5. I think we're on 6. Here, let me subscribe to you. Here we go. Let me subscribe. And can you guys see that? Here, let me fix it. There we go. I can't stand her voice. She's loves herself all. She does, looking flirty in the camera. Yep. Okay, Doodoo Bird, I need to lay down. Get some rest, okay? We hope you feel better soon. Thank you for joining us for this hour. I appreciate that so much. And I'm glad you're starting to feel a little better. You're getting better each day. That is so good. I want to show you guys another thing real quick. Okay, I'm going to show this one. It has music, so I can't play it. I like the shirt. I like it, but I don't think it goes with this outfit. Oh, yeah, and this wrinkle. Look at her pants. Yeah, she thinks she's the Look at her. I got it going on. She's so fake. Look at Harry, her doormat. Hey, doormat. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the compliment. It really makes me feel good. Thank you, because I try. I didn't try. I just, I don't want to be looking any kind of way in front of you guys. So thank you. Enough of this. Look Let's see. Oh, we're not watching that because she fake. I don't believe her. And then look, she's got this photo. Oh, I'm fake. I'm fake as all get out. There's the chickens. We'll watch the chickens one more time. This doesn't have a volume. So I guess she downstairs in her studio. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about her little setup? She looks so fake. That's when she was cooking them eggs in the kitchen. Look, she puts everything on the jam. That's when our mama said, oh, hell no. Did y'all see this?
The passion fruit goes up.
It's good without you.
It's really good without. Because once you get to the bottom, it tastes like a banana. Is that a look of joy? I was like, and
I'm muted.
dun dun dun.
I'll
My mom has nothing
I'll
to
tell you
say.
when I'm done.
I'll tell you when I'm done. That's what her mom told her. I would have cussed my mama out. I said, Mama, what is you talking about? Not cussed her out, but I would have told her, hello, I'm going to need you to pretend. Okay, let's make sure. I haven't seen this.
At some times of the month, we women need a little extra love.
Okay,
And I think it's very, very important to elevate the menstrual period. Sometimes when you say, I've got the decorators in, it's my time of the month, you can feel a little low, a little bleak. And I like to
Okay, I think this is it.
A very warm welcome to episode 6 of With Love, Vanessa. Now, one of the things I want to show you horticulturally is how to elevate your bush. Now, you can see my bush here. It's got completely out of control during the winter months. I mean, I have to confess, much to my disappointment, there weren't that many people investigating my bush during the winter months. My bush was just left, as you can see, to just flourish floriferously and rather hirsutely untrimmed. But now, with spring in the air, the time has come to elevate your bush. And the way to do it, I tie a little bow on each of the beautiful orbs of my scissors, and then you begin to trim your bush. The correct word for this, which you may not know as you eke out your humble existence in your council flat or your rather ordinary semi-detached home, is topiary. And topiary means that you can snip your bush to whatever shape you like. I mean, in the past, I have had fans and followers and lovers who have liked to see my bush clipped in the shape of a heart, sometimes even in the shape of a flag of whichever nationality that they happen to be. But today we're just going to give this bush, my lady garden, if you will, a short back and sides. You might see some people gathering. Can you turn your camera around? Gathering to watch as I trim my bush. Hello, good afternoon. How nice to see you. They get to look in through the gates at me. They get to look in through the gates. You know, the rich man at his castle, the poor man at his gate. But they're very nice. They're just human beings, I'm quite sure. Maybe not quite as fragrant as I am, but human nonetheless. It's very nice that they're watching encouragingly as I trim my bush. Now, you might say trimming bushes is quite time consuming. And I would agree with you. In general, I would delegate the rest of the trimming of my bush to somebody adept at that sort of thing. You know, waxer, for example, a depilator, a gardener, somebody of that kind, somebody from the lower orders who could step in and take over the trimming of my bush and lady garden. But I think you're starting to see, can you see as I begin to snip my bush into shape, a lovely, symmetrical, orb-like elevation taking place. Can you see, if you compare this undergrowth here with this more clipped undergrowth here, it's the kind of thing that brings a sort of calming tranquility to your bush, and indeed frees your bush for whatever attention you wish to bestow upon it. Or if you're lucky enough to find somebody who wants to bestow attention upon your bush, at least there isn't an outcrop of leaves or fur in the way. And so I would say, take a pair of shears, attack your lady garden. It's that time of year. One of the most pleasant and harmonious ways to add grace, flavor, and elevation to your life is simply to use your human senses. And I favor more than anything the sense of smell. You gather something exquisite to your nose, for example, this fresh clementine, and you deeply, deeply inhale. And you inhale of its aroma, you inhale of its fragrance. You take deep into your lungs the exquisite flavor and ambiance created by that smell. And you can do this even in your own life. You don't need to be married to a prince to be able to exercise your human senses to elevate your life. Let me show you what I mean. So for example, you take an apple, you breathe deeply, you think orchard, you think pips, you think scrumping, you think cider, you think fruit, you think apple, the essence of apple, my life is elevated. Similarly, you do the same with many other items. For example, have you heard of Fray Bentos? Fray Bentos is, I would call it, an elite brand of tinned goods, very, very popular in the United Kingdom. And this is a Fray Bentos can of chicken meatballs. So you take the can, you caress the can, and you breathe very deeply. And you smell aluminium and tin, you smell glue, you smell paper, you smell all the artisanship, all the toil, all the skill that has gone into compiling this incredible canister of Fray Bentos chicken meatballs. Oh, you think my life is elevated, and you continue. There's no need to stop. You reach for what I call mini cigars. You open up the packet, you reach inside, and you open, and you unleash the fragrance of these sweet, I call them darling, these darling little biscuits, each one an orb, each one a beautiful round circle of life. Hakuna Matata, you think, as you breathe deeply and you think, well, what is this? Is this anything like something you might find in a dairy? No. But is it chemical? Yes. Is it artificial? Yes. Is it ersatz? Yes. Is it an approximation of what cheese might taste like were cheese made in a laboratory? Yes, it is. And you drink that in and you think, my life is elevated. I am sparking joy. And you don't stop there with the mini cheddars. You go on to the love heart. Now, I have true love in my life. You may not. You may not have love in yours, but you can always buy yourself a tiny little tube of love, which is what I call a tube of love hearts. You open it. Look at this. You let these beautiful coins of love spill out onto your hand. You caress them in your hand. You feel the loveliness. You read one of the messages. Forever, you think. You lick it. What does it taste of, you wonder, as you lick? It tastes of a laboratory full of people wearing masks, plastic gloves on a factory line. And then you think, that's absolutely, and you smell it, and it smells like nothing you've ever smelled in real life, and it's almost better. It's an enhancement of natural smells, the love heart. And then you crunch it between your teeth, and you keep a couple to give to the handsome prince. He's not a frog at all, no matter what some people may say. They may say, I'd have done better with a frog, and I say you have no idea what true love is. How about sniffing a box du vin? A box du vin, a box of wine. Oh, you smell that. You think, has this been anywhere near a grape? No, but what do I care? It's been somewhere. It's been cooked up together with some other kind of components, and it smells a bit like feet, a little bit like an old tennis sock, a little bit like the locker rooms at school. Will I drink it when the cameras have gone and nobody's filming me? You bet I'll drink it. I'll down the whole fucking thing. Of course I will. The smell of a box of wine is a way to elevate your life. And finally, have you ever heard of this? I like to call it the popular tart, because I don't like abbreviating things. Some people call it Pop-Tarts. The true name, the popular tart. It's a magnificent invention, and you can get them at, Fortnum's and Harrods. And
I think I would laugh at myself, Vanessa.
And you pop this ingenious in the toaster, and you press.
I'll be mad.
Immediately, rising towards your nose is a wonderful piquant smell of insanity, savagery, violence, brutality, carnage.
Carnage. I guess in episode 6, Meghan was smelling everything. Do I think Meghan watches this? I would say she probably watched her, Vanessa, and I wouldn't take Vanessa seriously because it's extreme. But Megyn Kelly's was right on point. Like Megyn Kelly made Meghan look like an idiot because she did it. It was perfect. I love Megyn Kelly's show. If it wasn't so late, I would turn it on that after this because this is almost over, but we're done.
Financial pillaging, Visigoths on heat, Vikings with huge horns. And then you think, huge horns, something I like very much indeed, something to which I'm enormously partial. Helmets, you think? Do I like helmets? I love them, especially shiny. And what about sniffing a helmet, quite frankly? If you can find a helmet, I recommend that you sniff it first, trim your bush, and then sniff your helmet. That smell of a freshly brewing popular tart en toaster inside the toaster, that will enhance your life and for your rest of your day as you enter your castle or chateau, or one that you've rented from somebody else and are pretending it's your castle or chateau. You will feel that smell of something pretending to be a raspberry filling, and it will stay with you for the rest of the day. And now I would like to express my grateful thanks to all of you who bought my exquisite With Love Vanessa range of factory-made, non-organic, artificial jam, honey, marmalade, and I hope you will share the keepsake of my soul and think. I hope that you will bask in the warmth of my shared something or other. Oh God, what did the PR people put?
Vanessa, you have to say,
yeah.
I hope when you see what I've worked so hard to create, you're encouraged to know that whatever life brings you, you can do it too.
And I hope that when you see what I've worked so hard to create, you're encouraged to know that whatever life brings you, you can do it too.
Vanessa, you forgot the conversazione piece.
The conversazione piece is integral to the elevation of your entire life. It means you take a beautiful objet that's unusual. People won't be expecting it. You put it as part of your tablescape. Thoroughly enjoying this cheese string, which I heartily recommend. And it gives rise to elevated conversation.
Is that an ostrich egg?
Yes, Mark, that is an ostrich egg.
Where did you get it from?
I got it from an ostrich.
Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, where are we? Yes. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, hanging out with me. I made it through an hour, meaning I said I was going to stop in an hour, and I meant that. It is 12:15 here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do have a comment I want to read. Diane, I'm going to pee myself. This lady. Oh, wait a minute. What? Woo! That is so funny. She's a stalker that pretending to be her husband. Dead mother, PR. Diana has class and 2 boys. Oh.
Mommy!
Oh.
Mommy, Mama.
Okay, yes.
Mommy.
Yes, honey.
Because Dino was saying what?
You got your red shirt on.
Because my red shirt on because it's rain.
Okay.
Mommy, because Daddy when I was saying I will get the next one zombie list.
Really? Okay, let's go see.
Let's go.
Daddy.
I'm coming too.
Yeah.
Daddy, don't want to go to bed.
Uh-oh.
You gotta go to bed. You gotta go to the zoo tomorrow.
You don't want to go to the zoo?
Okay, one more song. One more. Come on.
Oh boy. Oh, she is so a doll. Oh my God. So she loves this red shirt. Okay. She loves it. And it's been dirty. And I told her, I said, ooh, mommy's gonna have to wash it because she wants to put it on no matter what. And I could just hear my mom saying, get in there and wash that shirt so she can wear it. And so anyway, I asked her, I said, oh, you got your red shirt. Yeah, it was ready, meaning because I had put it in the dryer. Oh, she's a sweetheart. Okay, guys, listen. Love you guys. I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope it was all that and then some. Okay. Hit that like button, share. Don't forget to subscribe. And I wish you guys a wonderful evening.